Hello, everyone. 1 minute. Chalo. As usual, after I've gone live, those who joined in before the stream, I guess I can see few of them, few of their names. Mohammed Ibrahim, bones, joints, and ligaments. क्या बात है? Krishna Chaitanya, then Rohit, Sudha, Mrinmay, Mobile Technologies. Okay. Raghunath Kulkarni, Charushila Pawar, Ravi, um, and Raghunath Kulkarni. Actually, he has upgraded to Pro Investors. Okay. So everyone, welcome to memberships. Wow, I guess I came live after almost 1.5 or 2 weeks, maybe. It's been crazy for last 1 or 2 months, 1 or 2 weeks. I'm so sorry, I've gone mad. My parents tested COVID positive. My brother was almost borderline positive. All were home quarantined, and then my dad's oxygen level had dropped. Then we had to shift him to the hospital. He was admitted for a few days, and thankfully he's back home. Now he's feeling much better. And then unfortunately I lost my grandfather yesterday, because of COVID only. He is there in my last year's birthday vlog. I'm so glad that I have him in my last year's birthday vlog. So it's been terrible for last few days, but it's good that my parents are doing much better now. And the worst part of this entire disease is that even if you want to support your parents, even if you want to be with them, you can't, because the moment you are going close to them, it comes with a price of you getting infected with this. So it's just that you are paying a price of not being physically present, just to keep them as well as us a bit more safe. So yeah, I mean, it has been that crazy last 1 or 2 weeks. That was the reason why I was not able to come live that often. Generally, I try to come live every Thursday, but it was not possible. I know that it's a bit personal, but yeah, maybe just 20 seconds I would like to talk about my Nana ji. I lost him yesterday, but I'm glad I have so much fond memories of him. 94 years old he was, and he always used to say, "I'm 94, not out." A very fun-loving guy, an amazing teacher, and I believe that some of his genes have come in me. And a very fun-loving person. Always emphasized on doing exercise, on having the right food, and very jolly person. All fond memories of him are with me. But it's sad at the same time that will not be able to have him in my life now, but all the fond memories are with me, right? So just sort of sharing this with you, because few people are asking that, "Ma'am, why didn't you come live?" Coming live after a long time. That was the reason why so many things were going on in my life, and that's the reason why I was not very much coming live. Okay, so that was it about a quick update for you all. I feel you are all my family members as well, my extended family, and that is the reason why I thought of sharing something personal with you. Right. Okay. Fair enough. Right. Okay. Chalo. So with that, I think let's move on with the reason why we are here, why we are live. So let's quickly go on to one important point that I wanted to share with everyone today. I'm sharing my screen. Now, I've just opened this one account just for you to show few important points about a buyback. I hope everyone is aware that right now a company known as Aarti Drugs has come up with a buyback. And any one of you who have the shares, if you want to apply for the buyback, in none of my YouTube videos have I talked about how to apply for a buyback. And that is the reason why I thought that initially, quickly, I should also show you as to how you can apply for buyback. Okay, so first you go to console. Okay, those who are having a Zerodha account, I'm just quickly showing it to you from this. So you just have to click on your account From there, you go to the console. After you enter the console, then click on portfolio. Okay. In portfolio, you click on corporate actions. Okay. After you click on corporate actions, you can see that there are two buybacks which are going on. One is Aarti Drugs and one is SmartLink. Click on this three dots. Okay. And then say place order. Once you say place order, you just have to click on these three dots, then say place order. Whatever quantity you have or whatever quantity you want to offer, you just have to type out here and then say submit. Okay. It says please enter a valid quantity. Okay, whatever. So whatever is the valid quantity, you will have to place that, you'll have to just type out and then say submit. Okay. Once you're done with that, obviously your tin, that small 6 digits number you'll have to enter. That's like that is your normal password for selling shares from your demat account. In addition to that, you'll have to enter an OTP, but that's like, it's a very self-guided process. First, put that T-pin. We call it as a T-pin for those who don't know. CDSL T-pin followed by your OTP. These are the two things you need to just put in, and then you're done. It's that easy process. So just in case if you have Aarti Drugs shares, that's how you apply for a buyback through Zerodha portal, right? Just wanted to quickly show this to you as to how it is done, right? So this was one update for you all. Second one is, wait, let me stop sharing first. Okay. Now going back to the last time super chats, I guess many super chats were received previous time when I came live as well. The very first one was on Dixon Technologies. Ma'am, is this a good time to enter or not? Is this a good price to enter or not? So for those who are the pro investor members, we have discussed this absolutely in depth, fundamental, technical, everything. I personally believe that a level of 3,950 to 4,000 as per Fibonacci levels looks good to enter. Okay. And of course, as usual, whatever I'm discussing, it's just my views. It's just based on my research. This is not a stock recommendation. Just in case if you're new to the channel, I never give tips. It's just about what my views on the particular stock are, or it's about my research on that stock. That's it. My analysis on the stock. That's it. Right. Next question was on Fermenta Biotechnology. Above average fundamentals, I can say. Sales growth, 3 years sales growth on an average 21%. 3 years profit growth is 93%. That's a good one. The company is mainly into active pharmaceutical ingredients, and obviously that's why it has a positive. The company had a positive impact because of the pandemic. So yeah, considering the current scenario, it's doing a shade better than it was doing before the pandemic. Next one is next question was asked about Action Constructions Equipment Limited, and there was one more question by the same person, which was on IDFC First. I had already discussed about IDFC First, so let me quickly tell about Action Constructions Equipment Limited. Not an amazing ROE, ROCE. ROE is 11.9%, which is below my set standard. I always take companies which are above 15%. So ROE is like 11.9%. ROCE is 16.1%, just a shade higher than what I generally look for. 3 years profit growth is good, 93%. 3 years profit, 3 years profit growth is 51%. So not bad for sure. Sales growth is okay, above average at 15%. But when I checked out its technicals look pretty bearish right now. So I would not have gotten into the stock at this point. Pretty bearish technical analysis. Next one is Mahanagar Gas Limited, Whirlpool. Both companies are fundamentally fantastic. No doubt about that. Especially if you're talking about Mahanagar Gas's ROE and ROC, both are tremendous. 36.6% ROCE, 29.7 ROE. So all in all, it's a fantastic company. Fundamentally, Whirlpool is also a very good company. Fundamentally, again, obviously, ROE, ROC, both above 20. But right now, if you look at the chart of Whirlpool, it has dropped it has come down 3 levels of Fibonacci. Wait, I'll show you quickly what I mean to say by this. Let me share my screen again. That's my screen. If I'm talking about Whirlpool. That's the chart of Whirlpool for you. Just go on to the full feature chart. Here you can see, I hope it's properly visible. This was on a closing basis, if I'm talking about closing or opening basis as well, it had all-time high rate of almost 2,784. Okay, but if I take, generally we join the bodies of the candles and not wicks of the candles while we are drawing a Fibonacci, right? So this is a 2,700 level. So it went down. It didn't take a support here. It again fell. It didn't take a support here. Again, it has fallen down. And from here, you can see it took a support, went up, and again it is testing this level. So I feel this level of 2,133 is very, very, very crucial for the stock. There are, if you ask me about the probability of this again being broken, if you're checking out the RSI is still dropping down. In fact, MACD is also going on kind of a bearish trend, but already 3 levels down on Fibonacci. It's very hard to check how much more it can fall. But if you check long-term level pay, this is like a very, so 2000 ke aspas, it's a huge support for Whirlpool. So just in case, if you ask me, I would have invested maybe a small part right now, maybe 1/3 quantity, as I always say. And if it tests the levels of again 2000, then that could be one more entry point for sure, right? Again, my analysis, my thought process. Okay. Next one was about Orient Electric, and Orient Electric is again a company which has a very good sales growth. 3-year sales growth almost 113%. 3 years profit growth are almost 88%. ROE, ROC both above 20. But there's a pledge percentage, almost 8.56% of the shares are pledged. So is the case with Crompton Electricals, where pledge percentage is 47%. It's a huge pledging. Plus, there's a promoter's shareholding is decreasing on a quarter-on-quarter basis. So I didn't find it very interesting. Cipla, I've talked about it earlier as well. Above average, I can say, not like mind-blowing, but yes, above average fundamentals. One more question was on Deepak Nitrite. I find this company pretty good fundamentally. 3-year sales growth 46%. 3 years profit growth 137%. Okay, it's doing phenomenally as far as sales and profits are concerned. Even ROE, ROE is 46%. ROCE is 37.7%. So base parameters are very good for Deepak Nitrates. If you are interested, you can now dig down. So this stock surely fits into my base filters, and to check out whether I should buy it based on fundamental view or not, you can then dig down further, right? One more question was on Tata Consumers, decreasing ROE, ROCE, promoters holding is also decreasing. So didn't find it like as a very, very amazing stock as of now. So I would not have gotten into it. Dabur, 3-year sales growth and 3 years profit growth is just a single digit, 4%, 6%. ROE, ROC are good, both above 24%. So, but all in all, I can say that average-ish fundamentals, not like really great for Dabur. Lincoln Pharma, I can say, again, same thing. Return ratios are above average, but profit growth is not, profit growth is not bad category, again, 22%, but sales growth, 3-year sales growth on an average is just 2%. So again, average, I can say, not really something which excites me. Okay. Bhansali Engineering Polymers, fantastic 3-year profit growth, 49% profit growth, ROCE 86%, ROE 64.4%. I can surely say this is fundamentally a good stock. I have checked this stock in detail. This is again not a stock recommendation, but I have tracked this fundamentally. Fantastic fundamentals. Bhansali Engineering Polymers. Coromandel is okay-ish with sales growth just 9%, but profit growth 3 years 24%. ROCE and ROE are good, 33%, 28%. Okay-ish. Debt to equity is also good. It's 0.07%. But technically, the charts don't look like amazing. Plus, there was a quarter update where their net profit pretty much plunged in the March quarter. So would love to stay away from this right now. Coal India, dividend perspective say it's very good, but pretty slow moving stock. It's not one of my favorites for sure. 3 more quick questions were on Everest Kanto, Exide Industries, and Alembic. For all these 3, I checked the fundamentals. None of their fundamentals were like crazy. None of these three stocks were like amazing category stocks. I can say for all three, it was like average fundamentals, nothing which catches my attention and nothing which brings them into my basic filter. So would not go in for checking other filters as well. Someone was asking one more question was about US ETFs for long term and Motilal Oswal Nasdaq 100 ETF. I've talked about this many times. Motilal Oswal Mid Cap 100 ETF is also one more. ICICI Pru Mid Cap Select ETF is another. In this, what you can check is number one, you can check expense ratio. You can also check the return. So I'll just talk about these two parameters. If I'm talking about Motilal Oswal Nasdaq 100, expense ratio is 0.59%. If I compare it with Motilal Oswal Mid Cap 100 ETF and ICICI Pru, so highest is for Motilal Oswal. So first you can just visualize it like this. First two are Motilal Oswal, third one is ICICI. Okay, first one is Motilal Oswal 100 ETF wala. It's basically a Nasdaq 100 ETF. Second one is mid cap and third one is ICICI Pru. Highest expense ratio is for Nasdaq wala. उसके नीचे is ICICI Pru mid cap and उससे भी नीचे is Motilal Oswal 100 mid cap wala. Okay, for Nasdaq it was 0.59%. For ICICI Pru mid cap it was 0.45%, and for Motilal Oswal mid cap 100 ETF it was 0.2%. So lowest for that. But then if you compare the returns, it's not only expense ratio that needs to be checked. For an expense ratio of 0.59%, which was very high, 3 years fund returns were 32.2%, which were greater as compared to the category as well and peer TRI as well. If I compare these 32.2% returns with ICICI Pru, 3 years for ICICI Pru was 4.92%, and 3 years for Motilal Oswal Mid Cap 100 was like 6.58%. So Motilal Oswal Nasdaq 100 ETF, I clearly can say is outperforming the other two. So it does have a shade higher expense ratio, but I mean, the returns have paid off pretty well. Of course, as I mentioned, you have to check many other factors like standard deviation, like alpha, like beta, many ratios which you can check in mutual funds as well. So if you have not yet checked out my course on mutual fund, you can surely check it out on my website, rachanaranade.com, right? Next one was about Trident. I had discussed about Trident party stock, long term. Again, I had talked about that stock. Average fundamentals, nothing like wow category for me. Second wave hitting, we had talked about that. Yes. So I guess finally we have completed all the questions which were asked in the previous live stream, and fantastic. There are a huge number of super chats. Now I'm coming back to the chats. Many super chats have already come. Let me just see which is the first one I can see on this platform. Okay, just hold on. I'm trying to use the StreamYard so that I can show the comment. Okay, Surya Roshni. ये कहाँ पे है Surya Roshni? There are many more super chats before that as well. Okay, we are going to stop the stream at 10. I'll try to answer as many as possible till 10. As I mentioned, I'm pretty done, but still we are going to do this live stream. So till 10 I'll try, and anything else pending, we'll do that in the next live stream, right? Okay, chalo. Next one is the very first chat is by Abhijit Moge. I've recently bought Emphasis, Adani Transmission, CRISIL, CDSL, TVS Motors. Fantastic. What should be the ideal horizon for holding these investments? See, Abhijit, what you have to do is you have to check out whether the stocks are good fundamentally or not. So if you do your fundamental, is typical basic filters, like I always check how much is the sales growth, how much is the profit growth, what is the ROE, what is ROCE. If you feel that all these pointers are very good, then you can check out their quarterly earnings. You can check QOQ, you can check YOY. If these parameters are also good, then surely you can go ahead and invest in these stocks for a longer horizon as well, because it depends on your thought process. I can't tell you that you have to hold this stock only for 1 month or you have to hold this only for 6 months. Okay, it absolutely depends on you. Okay, so see how much you can hold on, see if it is fundamentally good. Then holding it for more than 3 years also doesn't make a lot of, it's absolutely good to hold for more than 3 years as well. Soma, thanks for the super chat. No questions asked. Farooq, thanks for the super chat. I know it's long, but I feel it'll be easy for you. Your views on LT, Dixon, Mindtree, UPL, Tata Consumer, HCL Tech, Scott. Oh my God, so many stocks. Farooq, LT, I love it. Dixon, I've discussed it for my pro investor members. Of course, that is the reason why I love it. Mindtree is also a good stock, no doubt about it. UPL have not tracked that much. Tata Consumer, today only I discussed average fundamentals. HCL Tech, fantastic fundamentally. Escorts, okayish. Orient Electrics, okayish. Not very, very average fundamentals. Motherson Sumi, good one. Okay. Chalo, Ashwin, in IPO, thanks for the super chat, Ashwin. In IPO, retail investors are selected via lottery system and HNI and NIIs are proportionally allotted shares. Is the information correct? Ashwin, retail investors for sure on a lottery system. HNI and non-institutional investors. So basically, HNI and NII are almost the same. But I'll tell you, they try to go ahead with the lottery system only because see sometimes these days it's becoming so crazy that even HNI category is oversubscribed like 200 times, 100 times. In some shares it has happened. So if the share gets oversubscribed by 100 times or 200 times, how are you going to give them on a proportional allotment basis? So if it gets crazily oversubscribed, you have to give an allotment based on lottery system only to HNI and NII also. Okay, so generally they try to give a proportional allotment to the HNI people, but in case of crazy over allotment, there's no choice but to give a lottery system. Okay. Ankush Guleda, thanks for the super chat. I have Antony 3000 shares at 243. How you see after 3 years? Antony is fundamentally a good stock, no doubt about that. It's just that there are certain negative downsides as well. Municipality projects. Getting municipality projects, having them for a good time frame, but I don't see them as like a very big downsiders. For 3 years, I don't see that there should be a big problem for this stock. See, sometimes we get scared. Like Anupam Rasayan was one of the stock which we had discussed during the IPO season, and it got listed at almost a price which was similar to the issue price. Then it went down, down, down. I had applied for Anupam Rasayan shares, and at one point of time it was like down by 15% as compared to the IPO price. 15% loss at one point of time. Now, if you have faith in the fundamentals, then only you can wait. Otherwise, you become impatient. Fundamentally, it was a good one. I thought of waiting patiently. Today, it is almost, I guess, 18% above the issue price. Above the issue price. So it's all about analyzing a company fundamentally. That's when you get that confidence that yes, I can hold on to that share for a longer period of time. All right. Alish, thanks for the super chat. Where to get P multiple, not only PE? Please show. Not only PE multiple, one just PE bada. Ali, I mean, I am, to be honest, if there is some theoretical difference possible, but otherwise PE multiple and PE are generally used interchangeably only. So if I say that PE ratio is 2:1, I'll say the PE multiple is 2. That's how it is used. So it's the same. Okay. Again, I'm repeating. Maybe the theoretically, if there is a slight difference, that's okay. Okay. Hello, ma'am. What are your views on Alembic Pharma and Vaibhav Global? I like them fundamentally. 8-pointer theory. Yes. But would like to take your opinion and take care. Thank you, Hardik. I remember checking out Alembic Pharma, but let me just quickly check it out for you because I want to check it out because you have done your homework. So 1 minute. Alembic Pharma. Okay. Good ROE, good ROCE. Good dividend payout as well. Alembic Pharma. Operating profit margin percentage is also good. Sales growth, not bad at all. Wow. Wow. Looks very good. No pledges as well. Return on assets is also fabulous. Wow, that's a good one. surely fits into my filters. 100% fits into my filters. Alembic Pharma, strong fundamentals. Whatever, just primarily checking at all my base parameters. 8-pointer theory. Yes. Okay. I'll tell you my view on Vaibhav Global as well. To be very honest, I'm going to check out this company for the very first time. Vaibhav Global. Promoter shareholding has decreased over the last 3 years. Other than that, quarterly sales growth is also fair enough. ROE, ROC both good. P is also very high. Okay. Return on assets not that bad. Okay. So all in all, I'll tell you. If I compare these two stocks, whichever you had asked, Alembic Pharma versus Vaibhav Global, I can surely say Alembic Pharma is way too better than Vaibhav Global. Okay. Right. Amit Lakhani, ma'am, your long-term views on HUL, I have a few at 2,300. Surely a good stock fundamentally, no doubt on that. Okay, how much to hold till what time? That's your choice. Dr. Austin, ma'am, your choice of preference from TCS, Tata Elxsi, Infosys, and Happiest Minds. Oh my God. It's like, in a reality show when there are 4 people in the final round and then the judge has to say that almost everyone is the winner. It's just like 1 or 2 points here and there because of which one came first and the other came second. It's actually true for this. TCS is TCS. I'll tell you the difference. TCS, Infosys are proven names, right? And that is the reason why I can say that, yeah, they I mean, they're like large caps. I mean, proven blue chip category. Yeah. So TCS, Infosys, I can say that comparatively lower risk because already proven. But if you're asking me about which can give a better growth, then I think Tata Elxsi and Happiest Minds. Okay. So if you're looking from a steady perspective, if less risk and steady growth is what you are checking out for, then TCS and Infosys in the same boat. And if you're checking out from a growth perspective, then I can say Tata Elxsi and Happiest Minds will fit into the growth boat, right? So that's how I can bifurcate it. Views on LT Finance, Vinyl Chemicals, HCL Tech, I've already talked about. Vinyl Chemicals, not really tracked. LT Finance, not bad for sure. Shonit says, ma'am, bought India Mart Intermesh at 8,600, now 7,500, hold or sell. Fantastic fundamentals. If you have not checked about India Mart Intermesh fundamentals, I will quickly paste the blog link. I hope you're aware about this. Let me just quickly share my screen as well. Okay, that's my website, blogs section. And this was the one which this is the one which I'm talking about. I had done this video on top 2 multi-bagger stocks, and here I've also talked about Indian Energy Exchange. But in this same video on top 2 mid caps, I guess I've discussed this one. If you're which one you're talking about? India Mart Intermesh only you're talking about now? Yes. Fundamentally a fantastic stock. I don't think there's any reason to worry. If you see that the stock is continuously going down, just try to see where you can find a support. And again, if there is an uptick, in that case you can surely think about averaging as well. So don't worry, a good stock fundamentally. Hero Motocorp 3427 purchase price. Should I book a loss? View on SKF India, as I had already invested. Right time to book. Kitty vicharaise so Chatterjee. Okay, Chatterjee, so many stocks you have asked. Hero Motocorp. See, fundamentally it's a good stock. Only thing is that right now, because of the current pandemic scenario, sales are dropping. They are not doing very well. But if you can hold on for a longer term, then I wouldn't have sold it from my portfolio if I had a long. I mean, I do have a long-term view on this stock, so I won't have sold it. SKF India, not really tracked. Bajaj Finserv, Bajaj Finance, so all-time favorite. If you want to check whether to book profit or not, or whether to enter or not, for that, obviously you have to check out the Fibonacci levels, right? Chalo. With that, the next one is next question is by Vikash. TK Shemaru Enterprises, Orient Pepper, your views. I guess Orient Peppers we did discuss Let me just check. Orient paper. Yes, I had discussed about this. A very poor ROE of just 2.34%. ROC just 1.34%. Promoter holding is also pretty low. Won't have gone ahead for that. Shemaru Enterprises never checked. Rohit, no questions asked. Vishal Singh says, how to upgrade memberships? Oh, so you just, if you just go to my channel where you have that join button, you can just click on that again and then you can upgrade the memberships, is what I feel. But I'm not 100% sure. Is anyone from my team here right now? And if not, that's okay. I'll just type out this memberships at the rate Rachana Ranade. Okay, I'm just typing out the email ID. That's the email ID, memberships at the rate rachanaranade.com. Just try clicking on that join button and then it says upgrade. So either you'll have a join button, wherever you have a join button, there itself, I guess you'll see an upgrade button. There you can click and upgrade your memberships. Just in case if you're not able to do that, I have one of my team members who handles memberships as well. And you can have a word, you can just drop an email and that's where you can check out. You'll get a solution for that, don't worry. Okay. Where is my comment? Can't hide this or what? Chalo chodo. I'll just post. Hi. 1 minute. I'm doing something nonsense because I want to just remove this comment right now. Show and hide. Zamala. All right. Moving on. High quality right price versus 21G trend rider small case. Oof. I've checked none. So maybe in the next live stream, I'll be able to talk about this. High quality right price, 21G trend rider. Never even heard these names, I guess. IEX can we hold at the current market price? Again, I've talked about this. Fundamentally, not bad. I can say surely above average. Ashwin says, Ashwin Ganesh says, ma'am, your views on alkyl amines chemicals. Fantastic stock fundamentally. Fantastic. Sudarshan asks views on Astrazeneca. A good one. Again, Astrazeneca fundamentals, if you check, of course, post-pandemic, it has again gone, it has again gained a lot. So I think considering the current scenario, plus God forbid, but if this continues for a bit longer time, all these are going to have good profits. I seem so. Amrut, you're an inspiration, ma'am, for my family and my mom who actively invests. Thanks a lot. She wants to know if there is potential in Coforge, IDFC First, and Bajaj Finserv. IDFC First, average. Bajaj Finserv, good. Coforge, not really tracked recently. But out of these three, if I were to, give a ranking, Bajaj Finserv first, IDFC First second, and Coforge, to be honest, I've not tracked, so I should not be giving any ranking for that. Okay, is LIBOR going to end and SOFR going to start in world market? There are discussions going about that, whether if SOFR is going to, replace LIBOR. But I don't remember reading a final decision on this, that yes, LIBOR is going to end or something like that. There were talks on this. It's still not decided, to the best of my knowledge, that it's going to replace LIBOR. For those who don't know what is LIBOR, it's London Interbank Offer Rate. Okay, कुछ नहीं समझ में आया तो it's okay. Dr. Niket Patel, hello ma'am, best chemical sector company, your view. I guess, Dr. Niket, you are one of the pro investor members, and today, okay, important announcement alert, I should say. Wait, I'll try out. I'll just say important announcement, and I will show it on the screen so that everyone pays attention. What is the important announcement? It is that after this live stream, I am going to declare the stock of the month for May 2021. So those who were still confused, or those who are still confused whether I should join Pro Investor membership or not, immediately after the live stream, I am going to declare the stock of the month for May 2021. It takes a lot of time to research on the stock, to finalize a stock. Then you decide that, okay, I'll declare the stock on a particular day. And on the same day, it has already risen more than 3.5 or 4%. It's very bad that it has risen before I told to my pro investors. Uh, but anyways, it is a stock which is fantastic fundamentally. I just loved the fundamentals. Immediately after this live stream, as I mentioned, I am going to talk about which is the stock of the month for May. Those who have not yet signed up for memberships, I think we spend our money on a lot of things, but I feel that investing in knowledge is always amazing. What is the best part of joining memberships is that even if you join today, you get an access to all the previous videos as well. So I started making stock of the month videos since January 2020. So you'll start getting an access for all these videos even if you join today. So those who have not yet enrolled for pro investor memberships, I can surely tell you that it is going to be a good investment for you all. So I think that you should surely consider investing in the pro investor memberships, right? ठीक है, okay. क्या बात है? Advait says, yes, membership is worth. At least I have found it. Very good. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Chalo. Oh my God, it's just impossible to finish all the super chats in one go. Still, how many pending? Ay. खूपच राहिले. It's next to impossible to finish. Okay, I guess I'll just maybe. Anyways, it's 10:08. I'll continue till 10:15. That's the upper end. Okay. After which I will stop. Okay. Where was I? Hello, ma'am. Best chemical. Oh, yeah, I did talk about it. Views on ATGL, Tata Chemical, ICICI Securities, and Granules. ICICI Securities has posted very good quarter numbers. So out of these four, in the current scenario, I can say ICICI Securities has surely surprised us. If you're talking about Granules, I guess I had talked about Granules in one of my previous live streams. I told that the 3-year sales growth was fair enough, almost 20% plus 23%. 3 years profit growth is also good, almost 24%, but there is a pledged share of 8.64%. ROE, ROC are improving, not to a very great extent, but yes, they have improved. Okay. So I talked about ICICI Securities and Granules. Tata Chemicals, okay, ATGL I've never tracked. Indian stocks has CDSL. What about cryptos? Ooh. So cryptos doesn't have, to the best of my knowledge, I don't think that you have anything like an NSDL or CDSL. So Indian stocks you can choose from a depository, right? You can either have NSDL or you can have CDSL. Okay. The whole funda is that cryptos you don't keep with a depository participant or a separate depository participant. So for example, if I'm trading through WazirX, my cryptos are stored with the WazirX with something like a demat account which WazirX only provides me. Okay, so there's no another broker. I hope you're understanding this. Like for example, in stocks, it's me, broker, exchange, and deposit and NSDL or CDSL, which is like the depository participant. In cryptos, it's me and the exchange. End of the story. Okay. Again, to the best of my knowledge, even I am learning a lot about cryptos, try to consume a lot of content on cryptos. It has been one of the things which surely excites me because I love to learn more. I love to study. I always believe that labeling something without taking adequate knowledge is wrong. So for example, if I don't know 100% of, so for example, if you ask me, I'll be very honest with you. If you ask me to rate my knowledge, I can say for stocks, for stock market, fundamental analysis or technical, whatever. For stock market, I can say, I think I have at least 8 out of 10 marks I can give for myself. For cryptos, it's surely like 4 or 5, I can say, nowhere close to even 8. But then that's the reason why I'm trying to learn more and more about cryptos. More and more knowledge I get, more and more I love to give it to you all through my YouTube channel. So by the way, yesterday itself I've uploaded a video on what is cryptocurrency, or what is the uh, why cryptocurrencies. Okay, so if you get time, just surely check out that video on cryptocurrencies, which I have disclosed yesterday. Bhaskar Purohit is asking, ma'am, will you announce stock of the month only for members? Bhaskar, it's announced only for pro investor members. Okay. If you see, there are 3 tiers of memberships. It's student, investor, and pro investor. For the pro investor category only, there's this feature of stock of the month, right? Okay, ma'am, your views on PFC and REC at current prices. Both are good fundamentally. For current price views, you can just check out the Fibonacci levels. Why not getting increased Cochin shipyard? Yeah, today, I guess yesterday itself, I was checking about the Baltic Dry Index. And I'll go tangent to many of you. Forget it. Baltic Dry Index का भी और दिन बात करूंगी. Cochin shipyard, not sure why it's not increasing. We'll have to check. Is there any specific reason for that or not? I don't know as of now. Gaurav, no question asked. Okay, Dixon, Happy Minds, what is the current buy price for fresh entry? Guys, for fresh entry, it's simple na, draw Fibonacci, Alt F. And for Dixon, I guess today only I talked that you can check. I guess I did say that. Let me just check. I guess I had talked about price level as well. 3,950 to 4,000 can be a good level for Dixon. For Happy Minds, एक मैंने बताया 3,950 to 4,000. For Happiest Minds, you can check. Okay. Ketan also, no question asked. Please tell about target of Surya Roshni. I have not done the fundamentals only. How can I tell the target? Amit, next class. Okay, Pawan, no question asked. Heron by Industries, is it good for long term and add it now? Fundamentally not bad. Not bad for sure. I did check it. I had covered it in one of my IPO coverages. And for long term, it was fair enough. Add it now or not? Fibonacci. HDFC Life, it has broken 675 level. Should I wait? See if you can see a reversal, and that's where you can. Hey, Asha Bandal, just now I got this message that Asha, you have upgraded to Pro Investor. If possible, can you just tell how did you upgrade? Did you get a separate button for upgrade or what? If you can please let us know how did you upgrade to Pro Investor memberships. Okay. So HDFC Life, again, 675 levels broken. If yes, then try to see what is the next Fibonacci level. At that point, maybe you can think of entering. But again, if you ask me fundamentally, it's like a very good stock. Very good stock. Okay. Super chat not available in Bahrain. It's okay. बीच में देखती हूँ मैं. Don't worry. Okay. Views on IDFC First and Hickle. Hickle I've never checked out, but IDFC First, I did say it's like average kind of fundamentals, not great, average, or maybe a shade above average. Hickle never checked, so Hickle in the next live stream. All right. Could you please check out Uipath, ma'am? Uipath. Okay, US stock started investing in US through True in money thanks to you. Okay, nice. So I guess I didn't understand the meaning of US stocks. Started investing in US stocks. Maybe you just wanted to say that you started investing in US stocks through In the Money app, and thanks to you. Thank you, Dr. Austin. It's always good that when I get to know that. Wait. Before that, wait. Archit says, okay. Can I just check it on my StreamYard? Archit. I'll show this. Archit Rai says, go to see perks, settings icon, and click on change level, and you should be able to change the membership level. Okay, for those who are asking me, see perks में जाना है. See perks कहाँ पे जाना है? In that join में ही. Whenever you have joined, then go to see perks, then settings icon, click on change level and you should be able to change the membership level. Thank you for that. Okay, Chetan had asked about views on Bhansali. Today only I talked about it. 10:16, I guess I'm done. And thanks, Dr. Austin, for that. I'm glad you have started investing in US stocks and threw in money. Good to know that. Chalo, I think that is it. Balance points tomorrow in the next live stream. Wait. Ma'am, one request. Sitanshu Patil says, hope this live chat doesn't become Aita Khaila Dya for everyone. The length of video makes me wonder about it sometimes. Yeah, possible. But that's how it works, I guess, Sitanshu. Dips says, hello, Rachana. Please accept my condolences for your personal loss. Thank you, Dips. I want to ask which stocks will be positively affected by today's news from US on COVID vaccine patent waiver. Today only I actually read it and I was so happy to read that news. Now it's we just need to do a little bit of more research on which stocks. I mean, because of the patent waiver, see, normal names I can surely tell, like typical names like Cipla, Dr. Reddy, and all that. But I would, before I comment on this, I would surely love to read a bit more on that and then maybe give my views in the next live stream. I think because if I'm not mistaken, it's today's news only, yes, and I think one or two articles I should easily read on that and then talk about which stocks can get positively impacted, right? All right, there are a hell lot of super chats. I don't think I'll be able to answer them. Otherwise, it will be like 12:30 today. Right. Chalo. So with that, those who are my pro investor members, I'm going to post on the community tab right now. Okay. So check the community tab in another 5 minutes. You will be able to see which is the stock of the month for me. Okay. So don't forget to check out the community tab. Those who have not yet enrolled for memberships, you can surely consider investing in the pro investor memberships. That's it from my side. Take care. Jai Hind and bye-bye.